Welcome to Match Your Mate with Charles Van Ormer and Carrie Hafen as your reporter this evening. Charles, question number 1. What first attracted you to Mary Lindquist?
Mary and I were both in an institute class, and Mary was teaching a lesson to the institute class about families, and she had to show a video, and there was a TV mounted high in the corner of the room, and she had to walk to the corner of the room and reach up and turn on the TV, and I'm afraid I had a good view of her backside, and that was when I was first attracted to Mary.
So basically you're saying you liked what you saw. Great. Let's move right along to question number 2. What do you see is Mary's greatest gift or talent?
Mary, of course, has many talents and things that make her special. But one of the things that stood out, and one of the things that helped me to decide to marry her was her ability to understand the gospel principles and spiritual things, and her ability to live those things in her daily life. And to me, that's a great talent, and probably a talent that will bring a lot of happiness into her life and my life and our lives together. And that was important to me.
Charles, when was your first date and where did you go? When was your first date and where did you go? I hope you have a good memory.
Our first date was... Now, this also depends on what you consider a date, but the first time Mary and I were alone together was when we met at a church dance. We danced all night and talked, and then after the dance I gave her a ride home to her house, and we talked in the TV room until 4 in the morning, and that's what I would consider our first date.
What are some of Mary's favorite foods? Good luck.
She loves sauerkraut and ketchup and hot dogs and lasagna. No, I'm just kidding. Her favorite food is Chinese food. She loves Chinese food. And as far as sweets go, I don't know what her favorite sweet is specifically, but chocolate is her favorite sweet.
I bet that you're her favorite sweet now, Charles. Number 5. What was Mary wearing when you first met?
I can tell you what she was wearing the first time I saw her. She was wearing hip huggy bell-bottom blue jeans and black platform shoes. She was wearing a dark, I believe it was a dark turtleneck sweater, and she had butterfly hair clips in her hair, and she was wearing a brown leather jacket.
Very good. You have a great memory. What is your favorite activity to do with Mary besides smooching?
My favorite activity with Mary? Everything's fun with Mary. But I think my favorite thing to do is I like to tease her. And I think this would be a good opportunity to mention once again to Mary about how I still do believe it's important that we own a rifle and that we have firearms in our home in the future.
Okay, for whatever that's worth, I'm not sure. Number 7. Do you like Mary's hair short or long? Does it even matter?
Of course it doesn't matter, but if I have to choose, I would say Mary's hair is really cute when it's short, and that's how I prefer it. But it doesn't matter what length it is.
You're a good boy, Charles. She'll probably keep you around for a while. Number 8. If Mary wasn't getting married to you in the Anchorage, Alaska temple, which temple do you think she'd choose to get married in?
I would have to say that it would be the Salt Lake City Temple. That would be the temple she would want to get married in. Yes.
That was an easy one. I don't know if Mary will say the same thing. We'll see. Number 9. Where was Mary born?
She was born on a small island off the coast of Fiji to a pack of wolves. Her mother wolf's name was Tabunga. She was born in Phoenix, Arizona.
You're probably going to ace this test here. You will match your mate. We'll see how many Mary gets right. Number 10. When was your first kiss with Mary?
That's a good question. Well, 3 months after we had been dating, we were in her basement, and we were watching Muppet Treasure Island with her brother and one of her best friends, and everyone had fallen asleep, and we had ourselves a little smoochie right there watching Muppet Treasure Island on the big screen.
So the next time anyone needs a little romance in their lives, they turn on Muppet Treasure Island for that first kiss. How many other girls, Charles, have you kissed before Mary swept you off your feet?
Unfortunately, I don't have a clear recollection of those experiences of my past, but I would have to say roughly it's in the neighborhood of 15 to 20.
So you've had a little experience. Boy, Mary might be a little surprised with that answer. Number 12. How many guys has Mary kissed before you? Sweet revenge.
I would have to say it's in the neighborhood of 15 to 20. No, just kidding. I think, this is a tough one. She doesn't like to talk about this kind of stuff. Makes me severely jealous. But I would have to say, a rough guess, I would have to say 4.
She didn't need the experience. Number 13. What do you think Mary sees as your best physical quality?
My best physical quality through Mary's eyes would be my heart. But it's not my heart, it'd be my butt. But if it's not my butt, it would be my back. But I'm sure it's my butt.
Thank you for being so specific. Number 14. Why did Mary fall in love with you, and why did you fall in love with Mary?
There are 3 reasons why Mary and I fell in love with each other. Number 1, we're just made for each other. We're the same size. We're interested in a lot of the same things. A lot of our views about life are similar. We're both active in church, and a lot of our religious views are the same. A lot of our goals are the same. So that would be number 1 reason. We're just made for each other. And 2 would be, number 2 reason we fell in love would be we gave ourselves the chance to fall in love. We didn't get stuck in we didn't get stuck in that trap that a lot of couples get stuck into, kissing and things like that. We waited about 3 months or so before we started to kiss and to try affection with each other. We just went on dates. We did a lot of talking. We talked a lot about ideals and goals and views, and really got to know each other. We got to become pretty good friends. We took a little vacation to Arizona together. And we really got to know each other, and we had fun, and we didn't bother ourselves with being serious with each other. We were just friends, and we were really friends, and it was what helped me to fall in love with Mary, and Mary to fall in love with me. And the number 3 reason is, I guess there's only 2 major reasons why we fell in love, and those would be it.
Well, thank you for your discourse on falling in love. We appreciate that. And thank you for your time this evening, Charles. We hope that you match your mate.